Remember how we talked about that last week? The cornerstone being the most important stone in the building project, the most precious, the most expensive, the most valuable. God the Father says, yes, Jesus functions perfectly as the choicest of all cornerstones. He's precious. But the others, the human beings here, anthropos, the men and women, they're at the same building site, and they're looking at this place where the foundation is going to be laid, and there's the hole that's dug for the cornerstone, and they look at Jesus and say, we don't want him there. He can be somewhere else in the building, that's fine. We don't want him to be the cornerstone. We reject him as the cornerstone. We've got better notions and better ideas of who the cornerstone ought to be. Now that's just absolutely mind-boggling. Then skip down a few verses and then to verse 7. Now you who believe the stone is precious. So if you believe, then you gather around the hole, and there's Jesus as the cornerstone in the hole. So the whole building is going to be built off of his lines. The whole building is going to be patterned off of his life. And we look at that cornerstone and we agree with the Father and say, yeah, that's the best stone. There's no cracks in that stone. That stone is perfectly hewn, perfectly cut. There's no sin, no defect, no blemish. That is the perfect cornerstone. He's precious to us. Now the word believe here, pisteuo, means you're willing to build your life on that cornerstone. It doesn't just mean you believe there is a cornerstone. Some people make that mistake. Well, of course I believe in God, but that's not what this is talking about. It's not talking about believing in the existence of God. It's talking about believing that Jesus is strong enough as a cornerstone for you to base your whole life on him. As he taught us, we looked at that passage last week. The wise man is the one who hears my words and obeys them. He's the one who builds his house on the rock. And that house will not fall.